Lift It, Love It for L'Oreal, for L'Oreal's benefit. Late April, she was diagnosed with brain cancer. So it goes without saying, the costs associated with battling the brain cancer are extreme, are staggering. Every little bit counts. So friends of L'Oreal's came to us, and Derek, who owns this gym as well, is very close with L'Oreal, and I've worked out with her over at CrossFit Phoenix for a while. We put it all together. So it's been a cool process thus far. Everybody has just been so cool, wanting to help out, wanting to donate. She's obviously well respected and definitely loved in the community. So expecting a good showing tomorrow. Well, you know how it is with this CrossFit things, man. We have 64 competitors. I think 125 to 150 spectators that RSVP'd, but I wouldn't be the least bit surprised she had a couple hundred people out here, given her relationships with local affiliate owners, where she's coached, where she's trained. We should have a pretty damn good turnout, so it's gonna be good. Let me clear all this stuff out for the first WOD. You know what the first WOD is yet?
Tell me.
This isn't coming out before the workout, is it?
No.
Fran's the first, so get everything off the bar so there's no excuses.
So why Fran?
Fran's L'Oreal's, from what I understand, one of L'Oreal's favorite workouts. So we'll get her personal record time, make an announcement, and just wondering, you know, L'Oreal's an OG, you know? So you gotta go with the OG workouts. So everyone knows Fran.
So what's OG again? Original property?
She's an original gangster, that'd be OG. But yeah, she's L'Oreal, if you know her, she's hardcore. So, and when I first started CrossFit, I mean, she's one of the first people I heard of or came across. I knew she was getting after it. So, hell, I don't think there's any better WOD to do than Fran. You know, especially if she loves it, which makes her pretty sick if you love Fran. So, that one's gonna be a little painful, but you know, it's really the most painful 3, 4, 5, 8 minutes you can possibly have. So, should be good. Should be real good.
How many WODs are in this event?
2. Fran's the first, and the second's a chipper. That's pretty broad, I would say. It's a lot of basic movements. Wanted to make this competition kind of all-inclusive, so we left out the technical skills like the muscle up and ring dips and things like that, and went again back to the basics, kind of like Fran. So we have wall balls, row, burpees, high pulls with the kettlebell, wall balls, run with the medicine ball, come back in, jumps, lateral jumps over the bar, then end with an overhead squat. So I think for some, you know, they're all hard. Depends on how hard you want to go. Some will sprint the hell out of that. We should see some real good times. Should come down to the wire, I think, for both the girls and the guys, knowing the competitors that are showing up here. So it's gonna be good. It's gonna be an emotional day too. So.
What are you doing today?
I've got some wannabe disposable trash cans for the event tomorrow. They're just moving boxes, but they'll do. I went to Home Depot, called Lowe's. They looked at me like I was crazy when I asked them about them. They're like, you got any disposable trash cans? They're like, not really. I'm like, it's a yes or no question. It's like, we got plastic ones. I'm like, no, this event should be pretty good tomorrow. I'm actually really excited. I'm judging. It should be a lot of fun. You know what? Yeah, I might just wing it. You know, if I feel like, hey, this guy should get no reps, I'm gonna no rep the shit out of him. You know, but no, it should be good. I will withhold the standards as much as I can.
How did you hear about this event?
I contacted Aline Schreiber about it, and I was like, have you guys thought about putting an event on for L'Oreal? And she was like, oh, let me talk to Derek from 480 here, and next thing you know, it's happening. So I was like, sweet. So I thought the CrossFit community is a huge supporter of when someone's in need or when someone needs help. They're there to help each other out. That's what it's all about. So yeah, I'm really excited. Finally in action. Just randomly talked to Lean about it. Like we should find an event for L'Oreal. What's going down?
Are you and L'Oreal close friends?
We just started, I mean, we talk to each other once in a while, but when she found out that she had cancer, that's when her dad's a Marine also, being a vet. And one thing's important, like Marines stick together, and being a daughter of a Marine, I thought, like, what can I do to help her out? And I contacted her, and I was still in Boston at the time, and I was just, I'm like, hey, I think I got something for you to help you through your recovery. She's like, oh, okay, you know. You know, I went and I got to Arizona, and then I gave her a coin that I got in Walter Reed from this one general. I was on this big medicine ball for balance, and I didn't have a prosthetic leg at the time. We were just working on balance, and I couldn't bounce on a ball, and I was just getting frustrated, extremely frustrated. And I finally stuck with it, and I finally got to be able to balance on this ball. And this general came up and was like, hey, I saw the determination you had, and way to stick with it, I'm gonna give you this coin. And it represents, you gotta see the coin at the bottom, it has like rocks, and then as you go on top of the coin, it's like progress more and more in recovery until an actual soldier is in a Humvee, you know, on the gun, and it represents the road to recovery. If you stick with, if you try extremely hard, then you'll be back to wherever you want to be. So I gave that to L'Oreal as motivation and to help her out for her recovery. So kept in contact ever since, and say hi to her. Good people. Got to meet her dad. Her dad was I feel honored because her dad gave me a coin from Quezon in Vietnam. Yeah, it was pretty intense. I'm like, whoa, that's pretty awesome. What do I say to that? So whatever. Us Marines will stick together and whatever it takes, you know. So should be good. Good turnout. We need to have more of these competitions. Yeah. It sucks because in order to, it seems like last year up in Flag there was a competition. It was the same thing. I think we should just have one for the fun of it. No, nothing. We don't need to have a bad thing to bring us together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think we should have more of these.